Ever listen to your mind and the feedback it gives you? Feedback. But the ways that it responds after either reading something or seeing a post on Facebook or seeing something out in the world or whatever. What does your mind tell you? I once heard a saying, or actually there's a bumper sticker saying, don't believe everything you think. And that's such a great awareness to become aware of what's actually going on, because when we read something or when we see something and we start to judge, which the mind tends to like to do for whatever reason, don't ask me why, but it seems that that's what the mind likes to do. We tend to judge, and that judgment's coming from within. That judgment is showing us unresolved issues inside. That judgment is showing us beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world. And it's such a great feedback tool. Instead of trying to get rid of the mind, listen to it, and don't listen to it in a believing way. Just listen to it with a kind of like casual, observing way. And I think the best thing to do is make friends with your mind. Make friends with your mind. Make friends with everything about you, but make friends with your mind, because your mind is actually a valuable tool when we could use it in the right way. You know, they say that the biggest killer of dreams is doubt. I would actually, I mean, that might be true, but I would also add the biggest killer to dreams and anything is judgment. Because when we're judging, our energy is blocked. Imagine that your heart is like pumping, flowing, you know, all this love is coming through, and all of a sudden we judge and it clams up. And when we clam up, our energy gets blocked. And when we're blocked inside, we don't feel okay. And we wonder why we don't feel okay. Well, yeah, because we're judging either ourselves or somebody else, which is the same thing. If we're judging somebody else, we're actually judging ourselves, which people don't really understand. But, or maybe you do. I shouldn't say people don't understand. Maybe you do. And maybe it's not true. I don't know. I'm just sharing whatever's coming through. So, anyways, I invite you, because I notice this a lot, like with myself and my clients, to watch your mind and watch your thoughts and notice the things that you say to yourself after experiencing something, after being with someone, after reading a post on Facebook, after reading or after listening to this video, or watching this video, whatever you're doing. You know, it's great to become an observer of everything about ourselves. You know, the key is to embrace it all. The key is to make peace with it all. The key is to make peace inside, because maybe not all of us, but I know I want to live in a world with more peace and love. And in order for that to happen, I have to have that inside of me. And it's not about trying to change the outside. It's not about trying to change people. And yeah, I can bring forth stuff to bring forth that energy. But the same token, if I'm not in alignment with that, what good is it? You know, a lot of us want to be the change we want to see in the world, and it takes doing the inner work. It takes acknowledging ourselves. It takes being with ourselves. It takes noticing what's going on inside of ourselves, and a great way to do that is noticing our thoughts. Because when we notice our thoughts, we can notice what's actually going on deep below, because our thoughts are automatic responses from our subconscious mind. A lot of us try to protect ourselves from that and use our conscious thinking mind, but we get to find out what's really going on when we have these automatic thoughts, these automatic responses to situations, to people, places, and things. And that's actually showing us our beliefs. So what a great opportunity for you to see what's really going on, because what's really going on inside is what's filtering your perceptions and point of view. What's really going on inside is how we're living our lives, what we're attracting into our lives, how we're experiencing life. You know, a lot of us think that it's our conscious thinking mind that we're creating with that. Well, I invite you to expand that awareness into, there's so much more going on than our conscious thinking mind. Our conscious thinking mind is only 1% of our capacity. Our subconscious mind is what's driving the show. And a lot of that was formed when we were little. And a lot of things happened when we were little. And a lot of perceptions and points of views be either from inferred situations or direct situations, depending on your learning ability. And whatever you learned about who you are, what you can have or do from the littlest ages is how you're filtering your life today. And it's not about beating yourself up, it's about noticing. Awareness is always the first step. Then we can see where we can correct if we choose to correct. You know, sometimes we don't need to correct. Sometimes things are flowing naturally. And the thing is with judgment, the judgment is critical to recognize, because anytime we're judging, we're actually in fear. And that's the thing that happens, in most of us, like this automatic response. What is fear? It's a protective mechanism. And the reason why we protect ourselves is because we don't feel safe for whatever reason. And in order for us to feel safe, people need to be like us. People need to look like us. If they don't, we judge. If they have something that we want, we judge. There's all these automatic responses that are going on. Like I said, in order to really find out what's going on is just listen. Just listen with compassion. Listen with a compassion, understanding ear, as if you were listening to a friend who was telling you about their life. Make friends with every part of you. That's really the key. And the key is to also not be hard on yourself, because awareness isn't to beat ourselves up. Awareness is just that. We're all learning and growing on this journey. And the great feedback mechanism is our minds. Our minds tell us, our automatic minds, not our conscious controlling minds. You write out your affirmations all out. That's conscious control. The thing is to understand what's really going on deep inside, because that's what's driving our show. So I hope this video inspired you in one way or another. Be easy on you. This is a process. Nothing is a quick fix. I just want to remind you of that. Nothing is a quick fix. The thing is, we've been living a certain way for so long, and some of us just go through our lives on automatic response and never question what we believe or anything else. We just go through the day in an automatic habitual way. I can only imagine that since you're watching this video, that you're someone who is more self-aware and who wants to really understand themselves better and to clear anything that's no longer serving them in a way of thinking and doing and acting, so they can, all of us can live in alignment with our true selves and be happy and free on this magical journey. At least that's my mission. I don't know about you, but that's my intention. I said intention. And my mission is to support others in doing the same if they choose. So anyways, I hope this video inspired you in one way or another. I'm over here cheering you on. I believe in you and I love you.